the East Metropolitan Health Service, an extensive hospital and health network striving to maintain and improve the health and well-being of over 700,000 West Australians. With the capital city of Perth at its heart, the East Metropolitan Health Service also serves the residents of remote and regional Western Australia, providing specialist care across our vast and unique state. Members of the network collaborate to provide tertiary, secondary and specialist healthcare services. Inpatient and outpatient services, aged care, palliative care, rehabilitation, maternity, as well as women's, children's and neonates services. Our vision statement, Healthy People, Amazing Care, reflects the essence of what East Metropolitan Health Service does and aspires to do for our staff, our patients and our community.
We opened the new ICU in 2022. We're a 24-bed unit. A priority here in the ICU is developing our staff to provide that gold standard care. Our staff development team are here to ensure your progression through ICU is smooth and that you are supported and that you feel supported. We have clinical coaches as well as an extra layer of support. This is to help you through your ICU journey and give you the tools and the skills and the knowledge and be comfortable in how to look after a critically ill intensive care patient.
Moving to Australia initially was such a big step, but we moved, I guess, when times were hard in Ireland. My husband found it very hard to get a job in construction. It was just so inviting in Perth because they were putting out advertisements for nursing and for construction. So it seemed like the logical step and we haven't looked back since. I have benefited from the education team especially because I had the ability to pursue my postgraduate studies here at Royal Perth ICU, and as a result I attained that qualification a couple of years ago. But I was able to build on top of that knowledge and clinical knowledge especially, making me a very competent bedside nurse, leading into managerial position, which is very hard to do in Ireland, but here it just gives you the opportunity to do that, which is a very different aspect of nursing, but I find it very rewarding as well. I'm still here at Royal Perth ICU simply because I adore the culture. It's so supportive. Their willingness to impart knowledge onto you makes you a very competent nurse.
I came to Australia, like many people from the UK and Ireland, with an idea in my head and a vision of what my life would be like here, and I didn't find that until I came to Perth. The mild winters and the beautiful summers just allow a lovely outdoor lifestyle. It's fantastic. Working at Royal Perth ICU, I've grown professionally in that I started my journey here as a registered nurse. After gaining more experience in the trauma ICU setting, I then began working as an acting clinical nurse, and I've now progressed to a permanent clinical nurse position in the past year.
When I was a young lad, I did a working holiday, a trip around the world, and I spent a year working in Australia and I loved it, and I fell in love with Perth. Perth, I think, for me was the beaches are stunning, the lifestyle, it's laid back, it's easy to get around, the people are really friendly. With Armadale ICU, it's a smaller ICU, which means that you get lots more interaction with patients. You get a lot of supervision. The best thing about working for the East Metro Health Service, and particularly Armadale Hospital in the ICU, is that I have a lot of variety. I learn something new every time I come to work. I work with a really good team of people, it's very supportive. The shifts are flexible. It's just a great place to work. It's probably the best place I've worked clinically in my 30 years as a nurse.
We have got a very supportive environment here. The management is very, very supportive. If you want to grow in your personal life or your career, here you go. You come here, you will get the opportunity. I'm so happy here. I have grown a lot personally and professionally, and I'm proud to be an Armadale nurse.
Here at East Metropolitan Health Service, we are committed to developing a capable, engaged and resilient workforce. The East Metropolitan Health Service community promotes and values equality, diversity and inclusion across the workforce, helping us provide the best patient support and care. Join us at East Metropolitan Health Service and help us in achieving our vision. Healthy people, amazing care.